Alright, howdy boyos, and welcome to Command & Conquer Generals 0 Hour. I'm not going to make a whole 25-minute intro. I promised I was going to play 0 Hour after I finished, obviously, the first Generals, but I did say at the very last episode of Generals that I was going to play a World in Conflict again, kind of just get a little bit of a break between, 0 Hour and the previous Generals. So, finish World in Conflict. It's going to be one more video for that, but that'll probably be somewhere in the very near future. But for now, I figured we'd just jump right into 0 Hour and do a couple of missions. Now, I'm not really too sure. I think the first two missions of each campaign are quite short, or shortly doable, or doable in a short amount of time. So I'm not going to try but I'm definitely going to try and get 5 missions done in one video. It'll probably be either 1 or 2 missions depending on how long the mission before that was. Obviously I'm going to try and aim for about, not more than an hour in video length, but definitely not less than like 15 minutes. Because the first US mission is what we're all going to be starting with, the US campaign, is going to be really short. Now, before you ask, yes, I'm going to do a challenge, maybe even 2, depends on how much you guys want to see me play those challenges. If you ever played, 0 Hour before, you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, don't worry about it right now. It's not going to be important. But I really like the Generals challenges because they do just give you a little bit of you're forced to use certain tactics. You can't use these tactics. You have to fight this like very built-up enemy, and it's kind of just a war of attrition, and it's really, really cool in my opinion. But for now, like I said, we're going to do the campaign missions, which should be 5 missions per campaign, so 15 missions in total. And I'm not going to play on hard because I'm a bitch. We're going to play on medium because I'm just trying to get the story done for you guys, and then maybe in 2019 or 2025, when I'm still alive and you guys are still interested in my channel, then we'll maybe do all these missions on hard. But take that with a grain of salt, because that's very unlikely going to happen. For now, I'd say we just jump into the US campaign on medium, because I'm a bish, and enjoy.
Although America's military have a fragmented global liberation army on the run following the last conflict here, terrorist activity remains a clear and present danger. Heavily armed assailants continue their occupation of the Baikonur launch facility in Kazakhstan. The GLA has armed the missiles at Baikonur with newly designed chemical warheads. This arsenal is aimed towards Europe, and evacuations of urban centers have already begun. A previous attempt by the Chinese to retake the facility has failed. With Chinese troops battling local warlords to the east, the United States has been asked to undertake the Baikonur mission. Tensions are high. A failed counterstrike could significantly weaken America's influence and strategic interests in Europe. From Falcon Base Command Center, I'm James Seabury.
Oh, well, I guess the mountain is gone on this particular cutscene, but yes, that's great. Those graphics on that missile are amazing. That was really funny.
GLA launched their missile from the Baikonur facility early this morning. Intel reports that they are preparing a second launch. Use of this missile will severely weaken our foothold in Europe. It is vital that we remove this threat. Our sources indicate that the next missile is being transported to the launch facility by train. These tracks are the only way into the facility. The first step in completing our mission is to secure and hold this train depot. If we can intercept that train in time, we can use it as cover to infiltrate the base.
All right. Now I'm playing this on a 1440p a bit laggy. I'm playing this on a 1440p monitor, and the issue with that is that it's not really made for that necessarily. So I had to hand adjust some of the options in like a games document. So this is far from an ideal world situation, where I actually, like I said, I had to manually change some documents and stuff like that to make it in this format, because normally the game doesn't play more than 1920 by 1080, but that's okay. So what we're going to just go ahead and capture these two things. This is not going to be a very long or hard mission. Let's go and actually, what the fuck is this little weird plane kind of thing? Anyway, we're going to go and kill these two bitches. Let's get rid of the RPGs. We'll go back to the HQ building. We'll build some more paladins. We'll upgrade. Actually, I barely even know if I want those really. We'll put these in there, these in there. Now there's this whole like Chinese thing over here which we could use. Let's see, as an overlord. That's actually the only real thing I want from that would be the overlord tank. So we'll send. We'll grab a ranger extra. We'll grab 3 more paladins, and then these guys plus the drones plus these guys in the Humvees plus this extra random dude are gonna join us. Oh, you're going in there. If we're gonna go north, this is gonna be really simple. Like, this mission barely requires any sort of tactics at all anyway, really. There's still stuff being built, that's fine. It's really hard for me to get used to the system just feels a bit weird. Let's go, or the selecting things. Anyway, we'll continue. We'll shoot the barrels, we'll blow some of these things up. There we go. There's gonna be car bombs in this mission, which is kind of interesting, but they kind of teach you that if you haven't really played the original, if you hadn't really ever played the original Generals, then you'll learn quickly that you definitely want to be prepared for when stuff like car bombs come at you when you're fighting the GLA. It's kind of just oh yeah, don't forget these guys are terrorists kind of people-esque things. Don't know where there's even bunkers here and shit. Alright, let's send in these 2 Humvees. Let's get a little bit of spotting going on. Alright, we'll grab some more of these. Well, I really don't care about anything here. We'll get the money, I guess, while we wait for the guy to run into the Overlord. But none of these, like, things really matters. This map is really tiny. There's a crashed Chinese plane here for some reason. Nah, we're not gonna fight that right now. We're gonna go turn around, get a speaker tower so we get heals for our units, and we'll add the Overlord plus the 2 paladins that just came into our group and have one big happy family. Speaker tower. That's racist. Right. Actually, it's not racist, but whatever. Move up. There's a terrorist. That didn't really get that far. We'll blow the building up. And then I honestly kind of feel bad. This is a really, really simple mission where, like, I don't even know how you could fail this, if you could even fail this mission, really. I mean, I guess you could lose men and have to rebuild a bigger army and do it that way, but obviously it isn't really like rocket science or anything. We'll hit this tunnel network. Thing is, yeah, we might lose a unit here. It's not that I really care. We'll hit this stinger site, do a little scan if there's anything hidden, which I don't even know if there's any sort of scale difference between hard or easy or normal. The only difference I can assume there is going to be is okay, let's do all of these. Let's give them this, and there we go. Actually, I don't even know why I did that, because I have... I'm kind of stupid. I know why I did that, because I have the Overlord, which can heal my units, but... Where's Overlord even? Am I blind? Oh, it was stuck. It was stuck way behind over here. But obviously, I don't really know if there's anything that really scales in these missions other than the enemy units. Why did they just drop those units for me? That seems kind of stupid. But thanks, I guess. I didn't really need those. Wait, who just captured this? Oh, did a friendly helicopter just like drop in here or something? Oh, this guy's gonna get run down. Rip. That's funny. Alright. Alright, let's get in the Overlord. The Overlord's about the size of the fucking train. But, you know. We can put enough tanks in this thing to fill up fucking... That took one tank. I just feel bad. Okay, 2 in there. I think it's 8 per thing. Put in these things. I don't even need these stupid drones. You can stay back here and just be whatever. Although I think I might have to fill it up actually. Might have to fill it up entirely. Well, in that case, we're gonna get a Humvee to drive all the way there. Actually, nah. That's such an amount of work for nothing.
Good work, General.
Right. I like how the train's kind of flipped off there. Interesting how the drones are all going to follow the train, because obviously their mother unit or their father unit is in the train, so they're following this train with like stupid drones flying behind it. It's so weird. Also, like how there's no shadows on the bridge. But then again, it's really cool. It's a really cool idea. Like, it's a really cool idea, don't get me wrong. It's cool that they came up with this idea and everything, and oh yeah, that's badass, and you can have your own little fight going on, and you can jump out of the train and just do like this giant ambush thing. It's cool, but weird at the same time. All I have to do is call in A-10s by getting into the radio station. But there's a unit that I've actually never really paid attention to in this mission. That is just in here for no reason. Like these units, what are these guys? Biohazard technician. They look kind of like workers, but the thing it's interesting because those guys do look like something that belongs with the GLA. But I kind of want to fight those guys now. There's no way in this area, though. Nah, we'll be fine. Wait! Oh, I was about to say, we're not in there yet. It's gonna keep destroying. I might as well try. Our train isn't moving anymore, which kinda sucks. Alright, so, you can't even go in there. So the way you can lose this mission is if you lose all your units on the train side of things, then you are not able to win because you cannot get any more units in. Also, I like how it said call in A-10s and a fucking B-2 stealth bomber flies over. The Moab is really cool though, showing off the new showing off the new Generals ability that you get in this game as the US. It's like the top ability.
You are victorious.
Or, well, you have the fuel air bomb, which gets dropped by a B-52, and then you can upgrade the B-52 fuel air bomb to the Moab, the mother of all bomb, dropped by a B-2, which is pretty bad. Anyway, okay, that was mission 1. That was way too short. Let's jump into the next one, which is actually amazing. It's like an aircraft carrier, and I love this mission.
With the victory at Baikonur and the elimination of a GLA missile threat under their belts, American forces face the task of rebuilding a landscape ravaged by war. Aboard these ships are tons of food and medical supplies en route to a desperate population. Although relief convoys have been harassed by warlords linked to the GLA, the US no longer considers the terrorist organization a serious threat. Nonetheless, a Navy aircraft carrier is in the region to lend air support. Meanwhile, Special Forces continue their search for GLA caches rumored to include weapons of mass destruction.
I really want them to come out with the Command and Conquer Generals 3. I mean, they had one going and then they canceled it because they knew it was a trash game, or it was going to be trash. But man, I would want a Command and Conquer game with like ships in it so bad, like ships part of the mission, or ships part of the multiplayer. That'd be so badass. This is so fucking cool. It's the coolest part of this entire game. Interesting that they don't drop bombs, they shoot rockets. Also, Raptors in the carrier. What?
Most of our fleet survived the GLA Viking attack. Our aircraft carrier and battleship escorts are at your disposal to aid with this operation. The docks have been cleared, General. Our first task will be to hold them while the supply trucks are brought in. Until the dozers arrive, we will have to defend this position with our troops as they filter in.
Okay, so this might be the most badass thing. I wish I could pause this. So basically the carrier has like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Has like 10 or 11 pairs of Raptors who will go in and hit a target until it's dead. And they'll keep coming back if they hit stuff that, you know, isn't dead yet. And then they have... The cool part is they actually land on the carrier. Hang on, let's see. They'll actually hit stuff until it's dead.
Try to minimize civilian casualties.
And then they're going to land on the carrier. Which we'll see whenever they run out of missiles. I'm just going to try and take as many of these buildings as possible initially first. There we go. And when we're hit, next one. Here. They're going to land, go all the way back around their path, go all the way to the place that's not used yet by, you know. It's so badass. Like, I'm watching this. It's so fucking cool. I don't know. I can't help it. I'm sorry. So obviously the carrier can't move. But besides that, we also have some battleships here. We have these battleships who each of them has guns on them. You can use it. Also, there's a little patrol boat manned by a rebel because it couldn't like be bothered to make a new model. So there's patrol boats. There's stuff like covering the carrier. But these battleships have bombardment abilities. You'll see right there. They're actually bombarding these the targets that I gave them. And the coolest part about that is they can reload them really quick. As you'll see, they're already halfway reloaded. This is probably one of the coolest missions. It's because you get to blow up so much shit.
Let me launch one. Take cover in there. I see everything. That's Colonel Bird.
Put all these guys in here. Right, all we have to do is grab this stupid little drone, which we can use later. And there's another Stinger site right there, so we'll just hit that twice. Reinforcements incoming, but hovercraft, like, I so badly wish that they would give you, like, the ability to do something with all these, like, fucking ground units, or, like, not ground units, water units. Like, there's the hovercraft bring in units that are then put into the... they're put in onto the coast. They're like the supply trucks, and then you really don't. You have to cover these supply trucks as they go around the coast. It's just, it's amazing. Let's go and guard this airspace, or by airspace I mean territory. We kind of just have to shoot whatever I want to. I think I can just guard this, and it'll kill. I think. Yep. I'm not sure if what happens... I've never actually lost a plane on one of these carriers because I always felt bad. That's how weird I am. So I want to see what happens if I run out of... I want to see what happens when I run out of planes on this carrier. I'm assuming they just won't respawn, or maybe they will respawn. I honestly have no clue. I keep getting reinforcements, which are really useless, but sure. I think these might be dozers. Nope.
Always prepared. Let's pop some tanks. I see. I want to blow something up. You bet. Ready for action. Take a new position.
This is going to be an amazing... So did I just lose those planes? I think I might have lost 4 planes. No, he's making them for free. Now look at that! I've never seen that. My childhood is complete. So it does. It actually just spawns a car. That is amazing. And it doesn't cost anything either. Like I'm having. Oh my god! I'm just having a kind of a heart attack because I've never seen. Might be really weird for you people, but. They can get veterancy. I've never realized that. And the fact that... What? That's really cool. Oh my god, that's actually really badass. I have to be honest with myself. I never knew that this thing could make just new... It could just make new Raptors, which obviously is the most realistic like fighter jet the US military would use when it comes to aircraft carriers. Obviously I know they use the F-18 if anything, but... Obviously, they already had the models done for these things, so that's why I don't think there's actually. That's why I don't think there's actually. Oh, put you in here. But that's why there's no Hornets, because they like already had the other things made. But the Raptors, that is. Sorry. But this aircraft carrier, the only thing what we're waiting for now is just waiting for the all the planes to arrive. I don't know if that makes sense. We're waiting for all the planes. We're waiting for all the. Where are they only firing 2 missiles? We're waiting for the supply trucks to arrive, which should be 1 or 2 more. Here comes my reinforcements, which could be my dozers. As you can see, we can very rapidly fire these guns every time. This is a really cheesy mission. It's cool. It's really cool. It's probably my favorite mission in any like game in Command and Conquer, but it doesn't make it less stupid.
In the field. Air cover's on the way. Army's elite. Let's get in there.
Good job. All trucks are safely to the docks. Now let's get into the city.
In the field. Air cover's on the way.
Alright, so I'm gonna be using these guys as the we just have to cover them going into the town. And I don't think you can lose more than like X trucks or whatever, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll watch this happen. And it's all gonna be gone. It's such a cool mission. It's really easy to win. There's no like skill really needed here. It's just a lot of just blowing shit up, and that's badass. There's a battle bus we could capture. Not that I want it. But look at the amount of fire coming from the heavens. God. All right, let's blow this shit up. That shit's been blown up. Let's blow this up to Kingdom Come. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Our trucks are moving down the road, even though we don't have any eyes on, technically speaking, but...
Comanche here.
There we go. This is a really cool mission, and I wish it was longer, but it isn't. A dozer has arrived. Dude, I'm gonna do this without a base. I can do this without a base. It's gonna take me like not that long. It's gonna take me not that long. That's a very, very perfect English sentence. Yes, I don't care about my dozer. Yeah, it'll be fine, I think. There we go. Just gonna keep attacking. Only one of our trucks have to make it too. I mean, all of them are gonna make it.
Yes, sir.
But whatever.
Frequency's open.
Let's hit the stinger sites because those are things that will kill me eventually, right? Those are things that are gonna be annoying.
objective
All right.
is to drive the
Let's
G
keep hitting.
area. Destroy the
It's just like I'm so amazed that this actually makes those carrier like it makes the planes for you. I didn't even know that. That's really thing is it also repairs them, but obviously since I'm just doing constant attack runs, they have no time to repair. So as you can see, they're just literally like taking off. They're barely like even using the blast protection anymore.
They will be there shortly.
We'll do 2 here. I should maybe build a command center just so I can actually use my spy satellite and actually see what's going on.
Carrier. Commencing attack.
Let's keep hitting stuff in the base. There goes another Stinger site we can see. Another telenetwork. Artillery coming in. It's just... I'm having such a great time sitting here with a giant smile because I... this is going to sound really nerdy, I'm sure, but when I was a kid, this mission I could probably spend like hours with. Why, you ask me, or how? I would capture this platform up here and capture their like barracks and have like almost like a little bit of a Sims-esque like playtime, which is playing as like whatever, is having a fun time destroying the GLA, but using the carrier and just blowing up shit. Like, it looks so badass. The carrier stuff taken off. The thing is that this guy isn't repaired yet because I kind of like, you can see it's getting repaired, but only when he's on the deck. So I kind of feel like an asshole. There we go. Now we're talking. There's a lot of stingers, as you can see. There is a shit ton of stinger sites. That's fine. So we can kill all of them. Without even sort of... I like how this is, his mission is, yeah, watch out for, you know, hitting civilian targets, but why do I care? Because all I'm doing is hitting artillery, and somehow this artillery is... Well, I'm assuming the artillery is very accurate because it's probably like radar-guided artillery, or GPS-guided artillery, either or, but... Let's nuke these other buildings, and we've just won missions 1 and mission 2. Which honestly wouldn't have mattered much if this was a higher difficulty level, I'm sure, because this is just super fucking easy.
All jets, we have a new target.
Let's hit this area behind.
Target has been entered.
I really want to kill. I really want to kill those workers. Don't worry about this thing. You're gonna die. There we go.
Unit lost.
Commencing attack run.
Oh, we lost a raptor, and he's making a new one.
Target has been entered.
And that's actually something that just an amazing. The fact that they like modeled that in is just insane to me. I don't know, maybe that's just my childhood going ham there. We'll just destroy the fuck out of this and then do an air run flying over here.
Protecting the coast.
Hit this.
Preparing jets for takeoff. Yes,
I don't even have to fucking
Search and clear.
do anything about that. There goes that area.
Aircraft carrier.
All the aircraft carriers in the world, or aircraft in the world, I should say.
Protecting the coast.
I think I might have to actually kill these people.
Moving to new
This kind of feels rude. And by rude, I mean brutal.
nav system.
Not everyone is dead yet.
Aircraft carrier.
I'll use my Comanches to look for the final perpetrators. I really doubt it's gonna have to kill many people though. There's probably gonna be like 1 or 2. Yeah, okay.
Search and clear. Nav system set. We're going in. Flying low.
And artillery. Oh, I can just have my snipers make short work of those guys.
In the field.
Oh, I got new helicopters. I never realized. Ew. The sniper. The Pathfinders are amazing at doing that stuff. What is this guy? Oh, it's an RPG. Hello. Alright.
Yes, sir. Last
Last but not least.
In the field. Preparing jets for takeoff. Frequencies open.
There we go. Not a speed run, for sure. But my fastest victory ever, mainly because, like I said, I never really played this mission like I was meant to play it. I would just fuck around with the carrier, look at how amazing it was. And like, yeah, this game doesn't look amazing when you look at it right now in 2018. But when you look at this game in like, what, 2006 or 5 or 4? When, well, maybe Zero Hours came out in like 2005, I think. But looked an absolutely amazingly stunning. And it was so new and different to having boats and an aircraft carrier and like off-map artillery. It was a really, really cool mission. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to see us. I'd love to see you guys in the next mission. Cheers.